It's been a while since I did a video on being an empath. I want to do some myth busting, explain what being an empath truly means, and answer a question that was a really good question I got here from one of my followers that was asking is this body intensity that we are feeling with the ascension process for some people augmented due to the fact that we are empaths and pick up on other people's stuff? So this video is going to be a little bit longer than some of the normal videos, but well worth the watch. Here's the thing. First and foremost, there is only one of us here. There's only one of us here. And in its most simple form, we can look at the collective as those in the camp that are awake and aware and ascending, and those that are in the camp that are making sure that the ones that are awake and aware make the ascension. It's as simple as that. We may call those other people unawake, unaware, unconscious, but they're playing an important role, a very, very important role in ensuring that we do the work that we need to do in order to clear the levels of consciousness that have been held within us, that has been unknown to us, and that we have been playing in unconsciously for thousands of years. There is no them and us. We're all doing the ascension. We're just playing a different role, depending on who we are and what we chose to experience in this lifetime. So when we look at the spiritual teaching, the fourth dimensional hijacked spiritual teaching that says that we are victim to other people's energy as empaths is rooted in separation. That's not what we're here to do. We are here to unify. We are here to unify all forms of consciousness, all soul fractals, all experiences. So you can understand how this became a hijack when you start to feel in a new way and experience yourself in new ways, and then you are told that you're feeling other people's stuff. That's why you don't feel good, high vibe, love and light anymore. It's not how this works. There's only one of us here. We're all doing this together. Remember that. So from an energetic perspective, how this does work is energy frequency seeks like. Energy seeks its own like energy and seeks to harmonize and resonate with itself. That's physics. So when you have an experience where you've been out in the world, in the collective, at a busy store, whatever, or spending time with either you're a healer and you're spending time with clients, or you are spending time with people that you perceive to be unawake and unaware, and you come back into your own field and you're like, oh, I feel funky, I feel tired, I feel angry, I feel fearful, I feel grieved energy, and it doesn't feel like it's mine. You then create a context around the idea that you've picked this up from someone. When in actuality, what has happened is they have unconsciously and unknown to them emitted a frequency of fear, grief, judgment, separation, poverty, whatever it happens to be, and magnetized out of you, out of your unconsciousness, into your own awareness, that consciousness that was held within you. It's a healing. Again, there are those that are ascending and those that are helping those ascend. That's all we have here. So when you suddenly start to feel a consciousness, a feeling that you didn't have 10 minutes ago, an hour ago, or that you don't believe is yours, all that's actually happened is that this other person or this other experience of energy has pulled from you your own stuff. Everything about this ascension process is making the unconscious conscious, the unknown known, and then transmuting it through our own field and our own light. So you're not actually ever picking up other people's stuff. You are being healed by the unconscious and unaware people in your life by having what is unknown to you magnetized out of you so that you can be aware of it. That's how it really works. We are all empaths. That is our sentient nature. But what we're doing right now is we're clearing the backlog. And so we are feeling stuff that we didn't know was there. We are feeling stuff that we thought we healed already a few times. We are feeling our own backlog. The other piece to this is that if you're watching this video, then you are the awake, the aware, the ascending master, the chosen one for all of your own soul fractals. We may call them linearly our parallel and past lifetimes, but in actuality, it's all happening now. All of those expressions of your own unique soul is dominoing into you, the awakened and aware and ascending one. So you may feel something that you deem to be not yours, and something that you may have decided is something you picked up from somewhere else, when in actuality it's yours. It's just not the experience of the ego. It could be one of your soul fractals that is now being purged and cleansed and transmuted through the body field of your body so that it can unify with you and bring to you its experience and the wisdom of its experiences, but you have to feel what is not first. So you may experience deep betrayal as a consciousness that you're moving through right now, and you're like, I have got to have picked this up from somewhere else because I have not had an experience in this lifetime of deep betrayal. But what you're actually doing is you are transmuting for one of your own soul fractals that has passed on, and its soul fragment is then unifying with you and transmuting its not love through your body. It's not someone else's, it's yours. But it's yours in a way that maybe your ego doesn't contextually understand. So I want to just touch on two more things. There are star seeds that are here, and this is their job to do this, to clear for the collective. And the way that that works is that they hold the consciousness themselves. They've probably had past lives where this has been their experience. So they're heavily coded to a certain consciousness. Betrayal, grief, fear, lack, whatever it is. Once they have mastered or come into a mastery of holding the keys and codes on how to clear and transmute that for themselves, they are then open to pulling it from the quantum field of the collective. But it's not sort of experienced in like such a heavy way that it is when you're clearing for yourself. It's like you've come into a level of mastery now, and now you can just pull from the field of the collective and clear it when you are called to. What's going to happen for a lot of the collective, again, probably you that's watching this video, is that you will become an energy reader instead of more an empath in a traditional sense. As, again, you clear from your own field and your fractals and everything that is within the body, everything that was unknown and unconscious, once you've transmuted that, you become more of an energy reader where you will be able to empath or feel that someone else is moving through something or clearing something or something is coming up for them, but it won't pull you back, pull you down. It won't be heavy on the body for you to clear that. It'll just come as more of a claircognizance, an awareness that you will have, like, oh, that person's going through that. My body recognizes that experience, but my body's already cleared it. A lot of the time, you'll clear it off that person with absolutely no effort and probably any knowing to you in a matter of seconds, unless it's something that the higher self of that person is deemed that that person really has to work on and really come into their own mastery. So there's a lot here to unpack. You don't actually feel other people's stuff, not in the way you think.